Charles Lawley is the head of advocacy and public affairs at the UK-based charity SyriaRelief and joins me now from Beirut. Thank you for coming onto the program, Charles. When we talk about Syria, there's no way that we cannot talk about the humanitarian situation and the impact that it's had on millions of people. What's that situation like at the moment?
It's getting worse than ever. There's currently 80% of Syrians living in poverty. 12 million are food insecure, with almost 2 million at risk of becoming food insecure. 12.4 million do not have regular access to clean water. The humanitarian situation is absolutely dire. And a lot of people think that this conflict's over, but this 10-year anniversary today needs to highlight that the humanitarian needs aren't just still existing, but they're worse than ever and they're growing.
And with those growing needs, the impact of this war takes a massive toll, not only on the body, but also on the mind of refugees. I mean, you've been part of a report into the psychological impact of this war on refugees. What were some of those findings?
So yes, I've authored a report which has found that refugees in Turkey and Lebanon have 76 and 74%. 76 and 74% of these refugees have symptoms compatible with PTSD. But IDPs in Idlib in northwest Syria, 99% have PTSD symptoms. So, it goes to show that whilst there's a very real damage that we can see, whether it's poverty, whether it's hunger, whether it's destroyed buildings, there's also a crisis, a humanitarian need which we can't see, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's a crisis which is gripping the Syrian people who have been victims of this conflict for 10 years now.
So what needs to be done? What action do people in Syria, does the international community need to take here?
So we need to just stop letting what happens in Syria happen without any scrutiny. We need to stop actors in the conflict committing war crimes, atrocities, bombing schools, bombing houses, bombing hospitals with impunity. The conflict is still ongoing, despite what some people think. The humanitarian needs are still growing. We need to, as an international community, we need to do more. We need to send more international aid to the people in Syria, and we need to bring about a peaceful and sustainable end to this conflict.
A peaceful and sustainable end. I'm sure it's what a lot of people are wanting in this conflict. Charles Lawley, really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on.